Hi all, good morning. In today's session, we talk about the multiple optimization technique to tune the queries, because there are multiple tools or multiple ways we can do same thing. Like suppose if you want to pull the data where name is equal to Ram or name is equal to Ram or Sham. You need to figure out the data from the database. Okay, so there are multiple ways you can do Ram and Sham. Okay, so first way you can use the or thing. Like you can say that where name is equal to Ram or name is equal to Sham. So both the way you can do with the or thing. A second way where we can say where name in Ram and Sham. So this is the second way. Okay, Ram and Sham we can say. So first we use the or thing. Second we are using where name in. Apart from that you can use the exist, name exist Ram and Sham. Apart from that is equal to also you can do name is equal to Ram. This is also one way. Okay, so there are multiple ways. So in today's session we talk about the what is mean or in exist equal to. Example about this result query performance. Each query we are checking the performance which should get better result. Differences between all this, like what is difference between or in exist and equal to, the differences between all the stuffs and the result comparison will do. Okay, let's start. So Oracle means SQL query tuning we are talking about. So in clause you can directly put that where name is equal to ABC, whatever data present into ABC you directly get by you. But you can same do the in clause with the or thing also, like A, B, C, or you can put like this. So what is the difference between this? Suppose if you are doing the in, then directly implicitly the binary tree get created, and using that binary tree the query gets solved because you are putting in clause A, B, C. Okay, but or simulation there firstly the or firstly these clause get executed, then these get executed, these clause get executed, then combine the result over the another SQL and you will get the data output this from. But solving the binary tree it's easy, or the execute each and every clause and then combine result, this take a more cost. Okay, that's why in the both option you can use the in if you want the faster result. Okay, for the better understanding purpose I go and I put 100k rows in my database and then I perform select to the queries. If you check the output, first query where I am using in, it execute into 32 milliseconds, and if you 1.2 seconds, but if you check the or query that took the 1.7 seconds. Okay, that's why the in clause is getting faster. Earlier I explained it theoretically, but I show here you that the 0.5 seconds I get a better result if I use the in clause. Okay, apart from that MySQL also do the benchmarking. So if you check here, this is a graph of a MySQL chart and this is the data size, like a 5000k, 10,000k, 50,000 and 20,000. So all this based upon this data, if you check here, these are the index exist. Okay, this is the lowest time we are getting, and this is a time thing, this is a time and this is a data. Okay, time and data. If you check that exist command, it get very less time if compare you in and join. Okay, after index in get better result, and over the in join get better result, because in a join you need to do the self join, so that's why it took a more time. So join, in and exist. So better performance firstly exist, then you can go with the in, and then you have the worst option is the join. Okay, in these three cases if you are selecting. Okay, next comparison we are talking about the in and exist. Okay, currently we so in clause you can means to minimize the or condition, firstly you can use the in command. Okay, apart from that compare the value between, means if you want to like select and something, if you want to output of this select, okay, and you need to pass this output to the another query, so in that case you can do the select star from employee. Okay, and where name equal to name in, you can pass this result in a second query. Okay, so that's why in also more important, because you are passing the result into another query. It scan all the tables, because we are saying that in means if you have a 10 rows and if you are saying name is equal to Ram or a name in Ram, then you are passing all the 10 rows and pulling out the rows where name is equal to Ram and Sham. Okay, that's why whole the table scan we are doing. Apart from it can return a three things, means true, false and null, because if the data is null, that is also one case. So true, false and null, three things we are doing. Okay, so that's it about in. If you are comparing in versus exist, here we are checking the determined value will return or not, means there is a no third case. Here true, false and null are there, but in exist there is a true or a false. Okay, and we are not comparing, means in exist you cannot pass the data into another subquery, because exist is a simple check that data is present or not present. And if the data, if suppose this is the 10 rows, okay, and if you are saying Ram name is exist or not, and at a in a 10 out of 5 rows are where name is equal to Ram, so you are not traversing whole the 10 rows, you are just checking if single Ram also find, that means exist have the true result, so you are just simply returning the exist is the true. Okay, that's why it's not scanning the full row, it's scanning only few rows. Okay, that means we are not passing into subquery. If you found one single true, we are stopping that the execution. Apart from only true and false, only two result we are getting. It's faster run over the in clause and more efficient in clause, because it's processed on only boolean value, means true or false. In a null case, if you are not comparing null, by default it convert into false output. Okay. In the next comparison, we are checking is equal to and null comparison. Is equal to comparison, that means we are checking like name is equal to Ram. That means what happened, we are checking name is equal to Ram, and name in, if I put only Ram, that internally it's converted into this only. Okay, if I put this clause, internally it converted only into this. So in a single value, it's more making sense to go with this, but in a multiple ways we have Ram and Sham, then put the in clause is more better, because in here you need to define with the or, means with this comparison you need to add join or an and thing. Apart from that, if the you found more than one rows, then it result the exception, means error get came and query breaks. Okay. If you compare with this thing with the in, then here only one value we are comparing. In an in clause you can put the multiple Ram, Sham and X more things, whatever you want. You cannot do the or in between, means in you just put the multiple values A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D. There is no need to put between A or B. Okay, because already doing you are A, B, C, D, means directly it's implicitly. If the data is not found, or duplicate data is there, no error occurred. This is a slower compared to equal to in a single case, because it's directly get converted and then result getting fetched. If you have a single, so better to go with the equal to thing. And if you want to compare the multiple values, you can choose with the go with the in or existing. Okay, that's about this comparison. Let me know if you want more about it. Yeah, thanks all. Bye.